Marvel, you guys knew for years that you was going to need William Hurt's character Thunderbolt Ross for Captain America Brave New World, or at the time it was called New World Order. And when William Hurt died in 2022, how long until y'all waited to replace William Hurt with Harrison Ford? Not that long, right? So if y'all was going to replace an actor this quickly, why in the world did y'all do that for Chadwick Boseman? Why did it matter that you had to honor his memory by not recasting him? Because Wakanda Forever would have been such a better movie if y'all just recast T'Challa. Because it made no sense that he died at the beginning of his second movie. I'm not going to dive too much to it because I'm digressing, and trust me, we'll be here all day concerning this because I had thoughts about this for a very long time.
Wakanda Forever is the worst MCU movie of all time. Thor Love and Thunder, light years better. It was corny as fuck, but at least there was action. Wakanda Forever was a pandering mess of garbage. The movie was just a satire of crying over Chadwick Boseman. Now, R.I.P. Chadwick Boseman. I don't think that this movie should have actually been made. Black Panther 2 is a 2 out of 10. It sucked complete balls. It basically was a movie about Africans versus Aztecs. You had them trying to figure out how to still keep Black Panther in the MCU but remask it with, while she was a good actor, she looked horrible in the fucking Black Panther costume. It was corny as fuck. The dialogue was trash. The writing was horrible. The person that was playing Riri, the ghetto ass chick as Blackheart, that shit was corny. The graphics was so bad, it looked like fucking Megazord on Mighty Morphin Power Ranger. That shit was horrible. I haven't fell asleep in a movie and I don't know how.
My people call me Kukulkan, but my enemies call me Namor. Okay, I'ma say it. I debated whether or not I was gonna go into this, but if I don't say it, nobody will. I know y'all think that soundbite is cool, but it's really not. It sounds like he wants to say a cuckoo clock. And if that wasn't bad enough, then he turns around and says, my enemies call me Namor. Man, if you don't get your Shakespeare in the Park, Phantom of the Opera ass up out of here, boy. Man, if you don't get your Young and the Restless, Bold and the Beautiful, As the World Turns dramatic ass out of here, boy. Man, if you don't get your telenovela, Mexican soap opera for your mama ass out of here, boy. Man, if you don't get your romance novel, please don't hold the drama ass up out of here, boy. Yo, that movie Wakanda Forever is trash.
I've been recently going through a few movies and comic book movies with a couple people, and I just rewatched Wakanda Forever. Now, when this movie first came out, I actually really liked it. Then I rewatched it when it came to Disney Plus for the first time, and I was like, this movie's got a lot of fucking problems. Then I just rewatched it yesterday. This shit deadass went down to a 2 out of 10 for me. I'm about to make a YouTube video breaking it down, but literally the only thing I like about this movie is fucking Shuri a bit, and she's got a couple problems with her character. She does some dumb shit. And M'Baku, because M'Baku's just great. He's fucking hilarious. But bro, Namor is deadass the worst fucking MCU villain. He is so fucking bad. First of all, his hatred for the fucking world comes down to the fact that when he was a child, like 100-something years ago, he saw that slavery exists. So you're telling me you held that grudge for hundreds of years not knowing how much the fucking world has changed since then? And he thinks like the surface world will come for them or whatever, and he thinks they'll come for Wakanda, even though Wakanda at this point has been fucking known by the world for like 8 years, and literally nothing has happened to them. Then he's like, yo, Wakanda, I'ma start a war with you motherfuckers if you don't help me kill one person. Why does he want that one person killed, you might ask? Because she created a piece of technology that could help their place get found or whatever. Namor, do you not understand that they could have blueprinted it? What makes you think that killing the scientists is gonna stop the vibranium detectors from being made? Also, the vibranium detectors were fucking established in WandaVision, which happens right after Endgame, and this movie treats it like some new thing. He also invades Wakanda, right? And mind you, he still wants the fucking scientists dead at that point, right? So he gives Wakanda a week to prepare for another battle, and he just leaves the scientist alive. Like, what the? He also unironically thinks that his fucking society or whatever could take over the world or take down the US or something. Literally, Thor and Doctor Strange alone would solo their entire fucking society, even if they teamed up with Wakanda. So how the fuck do you simultaneously are scared of slavery, but you think that you can take on the fucking world? Like, that just makes no fucking sense. And he doesn't want his society found, yet there's numerous points throughout the movie where he takes actions that would get them found anyway. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? So the way he goes out at the end is so fucking lame. His culture is like not explored like at all with any kind of depth. They give you like a basic backstory. I have never been so confused and fucking dumbfounded by the writing of a fucking villain in a long time. There's a lot more I got to say about this movie, but you're gonna have to wait for that YouTube video.
What's going on, YouTube? This is SSJ, and I'm here joining my friend Burst Jones for his video that he's trying to discuss why Black Panther 2 Wakanda Forever wasn't that good. And I can list several reasons why. It's not just one. And for the people that's saying that this movie is really good, and the people that are complaining don't know what they're talking about, you guys might want to get checked out. Because to me, like, I'm not even gonna get into the whole recast Chadwick Boseman thing. Just the little story elements they worked in around Shuri and the rest of the characters is pretty much what killed Wakanda. So first of all, Shuri becomes the new Black Panther and she defeats Namor, which you can argue like, oh, she was smart and she did all these different things and tactics to beat Namor, but it's just not possible for someone that small and skinny. I don't care if you're in a vibranium suit. She should have gotten her bones snapped and broken within the first punch from Namor. Namor stabbed her, and she somehow still survived, pulled the spear out of her stomach, and then still tried to find a way to defeat Namor. That's BS. All the men are basically not in the movie, they're gone. You see like M'Baku in a couple of scenes, but he's pretty much a joke. And then I believe he receives King of Wakanda status off screen, so that's lazy too, and dumb. Like, we know in the comics and how they already established it, you have to be family to receive the Black Panther mantle or a king or queen status. Yet somebody who is Black Panther's enemy, M'Baku, who is the great ape, the man ape in the comics, is now the leader of Wakanda. Like, that doesn't sit right with me. And the fact that they killed off T'Challa, they pretty much shortened the stories that they could have expanded with, because we're living in multiverse time, so they could have just recasted any other young black actor with a good accent to play T'Challa, but they did not do that. The families did say that they agreed that Chadwick Boseman should have been recast, and that's something he wanted, but Disney chose to ignore it. People don't believe that Ryan Coogler actually had more control than people give him out to, but the fact of the matter is he chose to go with Shuri as the Black Panther, which only happened for a short time in the comics and wasn't that popular. Then T'Challa came right back. So because of this, I consider this to be a crazy event, because it ended up setting up things that I want to call the Black Panther. They basically pulled a Black Panther T'Challa where they kill him off. It's like the Black Panther effect. The Black Panther effect where they kill off T'Challa and focus on other characters that nobody really cares about. So that's just my thoughts on it. They should have just went ahead and did the recast, because it would have did the script and the story a lot better. But this is what we got, and it's terrible. So yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just saw the most greatest film of all time. and that's Wakanda Forever. I saw a pre-showing. It was epic. It was awesome. It sucked my dick in so many ways. So many. This film was delicious. It reminded me of The Woman King that just came out like a few months ago. This movie was great. Like, there was barely no man, and they were just weak and pathetic, and I saw titties and I saw ass, and I almost jacked off. I literally almost jacked off at the movie. It was all over me. I enjoyed it. It was just, this film was everything I wanted in a Disney Marvel product. The fucking lame action, the fucking titties hanging out. This was the shit, man. This was fuck, man. This, if Africa looked like that, I need to visit. Hello. I need to visit. Oh my god. Namor, he looked so gay, but it was just so awesome. It was so amazing how Disney Marvel destroyed the iconic Black Panther. Just wrecked it, just took it down. Disney Marvel, I love you. Thank you for being racist. Thank you for being sexist. Thank you for not having the male Black Panther. Thank you. Thank you for getting rid of as many black characters as y'all possibly can. Thank you. You oh my goodness. I could, if Disney Marvel with some feet, I would kiss y'all. I would kiss the feet. Thank you, Disney Marvel. Oh my goodness. I could die. I could die now. I have witnessed the greatest, crappiest film of all time. This was what I wanted. This was... I have to give oh my goodness. I have to give racist Disney Marvel this. Y'all did a great job deleting the black man from a lot of y'all films. I love y'all for that. Keep it up. Keep it up, you racist Disney. Keep it up. I love the way y'all did Finn, and now I love that y'all just took Chadwick and the male Black Panther just away. Just keep it up. Keep fucking up Star Wars. Keep fucking up Marvel. Keep it up. I love y'all. Oh goodness, I love y'all. Oh yeah, and Disney Marvel, thank you for using Chadwick's death to promote a pathetic film. This film is pathetic without the male Black Panther. So thank y'all for using his death so y'all can make y'all $1 billion. Greedy Disney back at it again. Using black folks, taking them out of their movies. And if you're black, if you're a black male, I am disappointed if you see this film. Do not watch this movie. And if you see or hear the cops coming towards here, that's because I stabbed Mickey Mouse in the neck. If you heard some police surrounding alarms and all that. But yeah, fuck this film. You are a traitor if you are a black male and you see this movie. But overall, this was a great and awesome. It was a great look, people. I enjoyed the film.
Well, there you have it. There's more. There's lots more. But if I include more testimonies, I feel like this video could go on forever. I wanted to make this video because I had the time and I'm pretty petty. But going back to the TikTok comments at the beginning of this video, This comment in particular says that even if T'Challa was recasted and the movie bombed, we would have still complained anyway. I guarantee you, my answer to that is, I guarantee you that 100%, wholeheartedly, that the movie would not have sucked. Now, I found an article on CNET.com. The article explained a very different Black Panther sequel script. And it reads, Ryan Coogler and Joe Robert Cole already sent a first draft of the script to Boseman before his death. Instead of dealing with the loss of T'Challa, as the sequel does now, the script grappled with another major event, the blip, as Coogler and Cole call it. That's the event in Marvel's 2018 Avengers Infinity War, where billions of people on Earth disappeared due to Thanos successfully assembling the Infinity Gauntlet. T'Challa was one of those billions, brought back after 5 years by the Avengers in 2019's Avengers Endgame. The script was absolutely nothing like the eventual Black Panther sequel, Coogler said. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. The planned film focused on T'Challa and his son, Tucson, whose mother, Nakia Lupita Nyong'o, remarried after the blip, raising a child who thought his father was gone forever. We had some crazy scenes in there for Chad, man, Coogler said. The movie was about a summer that the kid spends with his dad for his 8th birthday. They do a ritual where they go out in the bush and have to live off the land. But something happens and T'Challa has to go save the world with his son on his hip. Namor, the undersea villain of the movie as released, would still have been involved. And Julia Louis-Dreyfus, CIA director Val, would also have played an important role. If Coogler has anything to say about it, he'll make more Black Panther films. I'll do it as long as the fans will have me, he said. But I think it's bigger than just me and Joe. I hope people are still making movies about Wakanda long after we're gone. Trust me, Ryan Coogler, I don't think Disney will let you make another Black Panther film, because majority of fans out there, well, fans with some goddamn sense, was riding you for months, maybe years, telling you that Wakanda Forever was a bad film and it shouldn't have been made. And now I feel that Disney's trying to get rid of you, or would get rid of you, because the guilt would have been too much for you and you would have tried to correct it somehow by either recasting T'Challa, concluding the Black Panther journey by killing off Shuri. I don't know, that's just off the top of my head. But that was the article that I read to you all, whoever thought that Wakanda Forever was a fantastic film. And for the ones who up here grilling me and getting on to me or whatever, I read the article of what they would have wanted. Now, does that sound like a better film than what you saw in theaters years ago? It's just like if a girl tried to talk to a guy and the girl's about to get the number from the guy, and her best friend says that, don't give your number to him, he ugly. He really ugly. You just gotta look at him. You just gotta really look at him. And then the girl looks and she be like, she right, you ugly. Never mind. And it's kind of like that with Wakanda Forever. You saw the video towards the end and said that, oh, I watched the movie a third time and saw that the movie was a 2 out of 10. Now, they went into the film at the theaters, thought it was very good. But after watching a second or third time, their score went lower. Now, there's a lot of people that went in the movie and the score was low from the beginning, and then watched the movie again and the score was either the same or lower, or people who saw it and never wanted to see it again. Me, for that matter, I didn't see the movie past the beginning when I was watching on Disney Plus. Like I said in the comments of my TikTok video, I took my entire family to go see the movie. We were all excited, but 2 reasons why my wife walked out was that the movie was boring to her and our 3-month-old was crying, so she had to leave. My son, he was asking me for hours, well, not for hours, he was asking me the entire movie that where was Black Panther, and I said Black Panther will show up in a little bit. By the time the Black Panther showed up, he was already asleep. Then that damn song by Rihanna, it looked like she just went in the studio barefoot and pregnant and just threw anything out. And every time the song plays, it gets more annoying, and more annoying. Now, why are we talking about this movie almost 2 I feel that it makes us appreciate the first Black Panther movie more and more, due to the fact that we had a fantastic performance from Chadwick Boseman before his death. And you think if God would have gave him a little more time before he died, you don't think that Chadwick Boseman would have poured his heart into the first draft of that Black Panther sequel? If you don't think so, you are totally full of yourself. That's all for today. If there are any bitch moans and complaints about this video, let me know in the comments. Do what you gotta do, stitch it, condemn me, or whatever. You're only gonna get this video out even more. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and I'll catch you all next time.